Alctron.
My name is Phil Larson. I am an instrumental music composer for media, for TV commercials. I've done some TV shows, web video, YouTube, all that good stuff. I also, my instrumental stuff is available for listen online through Spotify, all the good stuff, all the goods. I am doing a review on the Alctron PF8 PRO. It's a Chinese product that I got off of Amazon. Do you see the typo? But I got pretty good reviews on Amazon. I saw no one had done a video review. I don't do a lot of vocal work, but I do have a podcast, so I do some. I just said do. I have recently started doing some instrumental orchestral versions of popular cover songs, like this one, and this one, and this one. Some are pretty popular, known, some are a little obscure. I don't do a lot of microphone work, so this is an interesting review for me. But I have done a little bit. I have a pop project, this one. And I also have a lo-fi hip-hop project that can be found anywhere online you get your music. Oh, and this is it. Yeah. Okay, enough about me. Well, I might sprinkle it in because the most of the microphone work that I do is for my own podcast, which is called Your Motivational High Five.
And this is Your Motivational High Five.
So anyway, enough of that. As you can hear, my room setup isn't the best for this. I don't do a lot of mic work. Like I said, I do a lot with MIDI. And the beautiful thing about MIDI is I don't have to use mics. But I have a voiceover project that's coming up soon, possibly. And I wanted to do something about all this room noise. Let's see, you hear all that. This doesn't do much, obviously, and I don't have a ton of foam. So, like, I'm your kind of average guy, studio in the house, though this isn't my house. This is a shared workspace with a video production company. But right through that door is people that are working, and there's ambient noise and stuff all the time. Luckily, on Fridays, I work by myself, so I try to do, like, my podcasts and stuff like that on Fridays. But I want a better option. Let me just take you around, okay? So yeah, there's not a lot of soundproofing, and we see here my workstation, and again, not much. I don't need it, so I haven't invested a lot in soundproofing at all. And it's a small room, and it's got some quirky angles and stuff. But see, it's a house. Like, you can hear a siren. Did you hear that? And so when I talk, the gate comes off, and you can hear the noise around. Just what's happening around. And a lot of people have trucks here, and they rev them, And so I wanted a better something that would help me. What I've done in the past is tried to like sneak my mic in this little closet here. And there's like some corkboard back there, and it helps a little bit, but it doesn't help a ton. So I needed a better option. And so hopefully I am representing the average Joe or Jane who is trying to find a good audio solution of just you're in your house and you want to control the ambient room noise that your mic automatically picks up. So let's give this a go. So the PF8 Pro, my understanding, is their recent model. There was the eyeball one was kind of the first one that hit the market, and again, my understanding is that it was really overpriced. It not the Alctron, it was a different one, and so the Alctron made a more affordable version because it's really just foam with some holes in it, and I think it was all right, but they redesigned it. I think it looks really nice. I'm right here. It's kind of tiny. It's cute. The metal makes it feel more substantial and like it does something. It kind of looks like a mic, but it doesn't. I don't think it really does anything. This is your pop filter. So like this is right here, and this just slides out. Ooh. And your mic goes in there and is right there. So you speak into it like this with the pop filter, and in it comes a small insert that I think if your mic is too small for this, yeah, I guess it just makes this hole a little bit smaller. You can put it in down here or through the top there or whatever. So we'll try this out. Okay, one thing to notice, it's pretty top heavy, so you want to make sure your stand isn't stripped, that it tightens well. But yeah, let's look at the mic here. This mic clamp isn't very good because it's the one that came with the mic. They threw it in when I bought the mic. I'm using a Rode NT1A. It doesn't swivel up here, so that would help a ton. It's a little top heavy. So yeah, like I said, you want to make sure that everything is tightened, and there it is. We're going to put in the pop filter here, and you may just test around, maybe you don't like the pop filter that comes with. I've seen pictures of people just putting their own pop filter in front because they like it better. I don't know. Okay, so putting this guy in. Now it just looks like a big old mic. Okay, so before you had the snap test, I think that's better. Hello, check, check, 1, 2, check, check. I don't know. Can kind of still hear some room noise. Check, check, check. Let's take this off and do a quick check here. Hello, hello. Yeah, it does sound worse with it off. You can hear a lot more noise. Check, check, check. I don't have my pop filter. Check, 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 check. Snip, snap, snip, snap. No snipping today. Check, check. Cut to the Alctron. Check, check, check. What do you think? It's a little more controlled. If you're not too particular, this is a good affordable option. It's $80. I should really treat this room better too. That would help a lot. But again, let's go back and forth with my pop filter and this off. Check, 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 check. Let's do the air vent. Let's do the air vent test. I turned on the air. It's a loud air vent. So when I'm talking, when I'm not, the gate turns on. So like everything goes silent. But when I'm talking, can you hear kind of it sounds like a snare is buzzing in the background. Hello, check, check. Do you hear me? Do you hear that? Do you hear that? That's the air vent. It's right up there and it's pretty loud. So now that you can kind of see, check, check, hello, 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 check, check. It's like a small, it does sound like a vibration of some snares on a snare drum. Okay, now I'm going to put this on and we'll see what that's like. Check, 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 check. You can still kind of hear it, huh? It's not as loud. It's not as loud. Again, this is like better than nothing, but is it $80 worth? I don't know. It depends on what you're looking for. Is it good enough for you? Like I said, I don't do a ton with mics. And so I will have the air vents off when I record. And I will probably still put this in the closet a little bit and maybe even put some foam around. I just need to dampen this room a little bit more. I'm kind of surprised it's not doing better here. Okay, so with a live room, you're gonna get the echoes off. What it doesn't do is the echoes that are coming straight on the mic. It's not doing a lot because it's just a pop filter in there. It's probably helping around here, the sides and the back, but again, it's not doing as much as I thought it might. But again, $80 is money's relative, but is it worth it to give it a try or to get just a slightly better edge? It might be. Let's turn off this fan. It's kind of bothering me. Check. Let's try the double pop filter. So, okay, the fan takes a little bit to turn off, just so you know. This pop filter, check. We're going to add mine with it. Check. Hello. Now you run the risk of ruining your mic when you do this, so maybe you shouldn't. Check. It is more live. The room is definitely more live without this, and that makes sense. Let's see this like kind of a hardback wall here. Check. Hello. It is better. It's worth it for me, but is it worth it for you? It might not be, and that's okay. When you own your own business, and a lot of audio engineers who are maybe like you, just kind of doing this out of your home. I mean, you're a sole proprietor, and you're looking for affordable ways to do things that make sense. This with acoustic treated walls, better than what I have, would be good. Yeah, definitely. You can't go wrong there. You don't need a tiny little ISO booth. With the right treatment in here, this is good enough. This is what you need. This is fine. It may not be worth $80 to you, and I think that's okay. Find what works. Read reviews online, and I hope this was helpful. Again, my name is Phil Larson. Hello, easy there. You can find me by searching on any streaming service, Spotify, Phil Larson. And then also my podcast, which is Your Motivational High Five, which since moving to the space, I love this space, but it's, do you hear that? That's the, that's a good test too. That's the refrigerator out in the hall right there. Refrigerator. Anyway, my podcast is short, inspirational, self-help, which I understand self-help is kind of annoying sometimes. So I try to take a not annoying aspect of like just very honest, straightforward, practical things we can do to better ourselves. You can't go wrong there. You really can't. So from here on out, starting, hopefully you'll hear a less live voice. It'll be just slightly less, but it's a pretty live room. And when I feel inspired, I'll treat this room better. It is what it is. I work within my means. I think it's important to find what that means for you to work within your means. Okay. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. I mean, you don't have to by any means, but we can be friends. Reach out. I like having good, honest conversation. And if you have any questions about, making money off of your music, like it's something I really, really enjoy doing. So, okay, let's be friends or not. I'm not going to be offended. I won't be offended. All right. Peace. Bye.